We're about to find out if some of these measures are adequate or inadequate to tackle kidnapping. We're joined this morning by Mr. Mike Ejiofor, who is a former director of the DSS. He joins us from Abuja. Good morning and thank you for joining us today. Well, first and foremost, it was heartbreaking when many heard about what transpired in your own case. Tell us now, what exactly happened?
Well, good morning. I went to Delta State, and on my way back, between Okene and Obajana Junction, we were accosted with sporadic firing, gunshots, from left, right, center, everywhere firing, and we were forced to stop. The next thing, the attackers came, 4 of them pointing gun at my 4 windows. And I asked my driver to just remain calm until they came in, and they opened the doors and took us into the forest. For the first 30 minutes, we were running. They were pursuing us and running until after about 30 minutes. But before then, they had taken my laptop bag, my iPad, my 2 phones, and my purse. With my phones, everything, and went into the bush. After running for about 30 minutes, because when they take their victim, they start running to avert police sight or any other person who is interested. But unfortunately, from what I have seen, there is no way police can even confront those people, because I have said this times without number in this program, that these are no Fulani headsmen. They are Fulani gunmen, and I think I've been vindicated, because from what I have seen, these people have nothing to do with cattle rearing at all. So by the time we got to that place, they searched my purse, and I just want to brief, searched my purse, discovered who I was, where I worked, and they asked me some questions, and I did answer that I was working, so I retired from the State Security Service because ordinarily, my identity card was there. They say, yes, you are the people who have been killing Boko Haram. And that Boko Haram, you people claim that Boko Haram has been killing a lot of people, whereas you, the SSS and police, are the people killing. I say it's not true that they are killing Boko Haram, but be that as it may, that I'm no more in service. I have to save my head. Then, with that finished, we trekked for another 1 hour. Then they now said we should go on. We trekked for another 1 hour, making it 2 hours. Then because this thing happened around 2 o'clock, by 6 or thereabout, we were shown under the cashew tree that that's our new abode. We were sleeping with them. They don't have any operational base within the forest, and the forest is very vast. And at the end of the night, I said, okay, what do we do? Can I make any contact? And they said, yes, but it's not now. And until 10 o'clock, I was allowed to make a call, which I put across to my immediate younger brother. And my younger brother, they made a demand of 30 million. I told them, I have challenges. How can I get 30 million naira? They said, no, that's what they would take. My brother tried to offer 1 million, and they got infuriated. Why should my brother say that? They waste my life if my brother says that type of thing again. I said, okay, you just take it easy. Let us say, okay, they are not going to talk to anybody again until tomorrow morning. I'm happy that this thing happened, because on my way from Delta, I went to see the governor and made a proposal on the training of this security consciousness on these headsmen. And I feel very glad that I had this experience, because the training or lecture wouldn't have been complete without this expression, without this experience I had. Reason being that I am now better placed to know their operational structure, their strategy, their aims and objectives, and what they intend to do. So the negotiation went on for some time. For 2-3 days, there was no food. We can no water to drink. And they drink water from the ponds, the percolates of water there. They drink, and they say, whether I don't want to drink. I say, I cannot drink. From where the cows drink, I would rather stay without water. After 2 days, as a human being, of course, you know, he started telling on me. And I had an instinct, because there's cashew everywhere. I now started taking cashew. So for 4 days, I was taking cashew. I didn't eat anything. And it became a problem to me. After that, my mouth got so dry or dehydrated. And the continued negotiation, and somewhere along the line, we were able to strike a balance. And I must use this opportunity to thank my friends. And there's a platform where we have this gym. We go to the gym 3-4 times. I wonder what would have happened if I was not going to the gym, because every day we trek not less than 10 kilometers. So I would have imagined how I would have survived this if I was not exercising at 63 plus, you know. So the challenge of the flies, there was this type of fly that normally comes to disturb you, either enters your ears or your eyes or your mouth. And I try everything possible to see how I can contain it. It was not possible. My driver, I pitied my driver, and I encouraged him. I said, please, you eat, forget about myself. I can always sustain myself, you know, with prayers. Because they took everything I had, including my rosary in my pocket that would have given me consolation. They took my wedding ring, took my finger rosary. So I can't sleep. What I normally do is just sit down, use my fingers to recite my rosary, which was the only source of consolation I had.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you, just pardon me. You did say initially that you think that they can't be confronted by the police. First of all, is it that all of the sporadic gunshots that when they were shooting, it didn't alert anybody for the period you ran for 30 minutes and then moved there for another hour? Nobody came to your rescue? And why do you think that the police can't confront them?
Yeah, you see, the type of arms the people carry, police cannot confront them, except you want to jeopardize the life of the victim whom you want to save. The forest is so vast and, you know, transparent. Any movement towards them will be detected. So you see, there are no undergrowths that you think you can hide. They have a lot of arms, AK-47, pump action, Kalusha, and in each cell, you have not less than 12. Don't forget that these people have been attacking not only in that area. You go to Ondo, Falaye was kidnapped. You go to, in fact, in my place, the traditional ruler of my place was killed by the same Fulani gunmen. Priests are kidnapped. One of my assistant parish priests in Abuja here was kidnapped for 2 years. We've not even seen him. So if you don't handle them, why I'm interested, I should have been resting now, but when I was called, I said, okay, I should come and alert Nigerians that will have crisis in our hand. Things are not working well. There is crisis in the land, and it must be addressed. First of all, they must declare state of emergency in the security subsector. We have a lot of security challenges. Like Fela will say, everything is upside down, disorganized. We have challenge of the Boko Haram, which has been technically defeated, and they're still attacking. We have the issue of IPOB. We have the issue of Niger Delta Avengers that have even slowed down now the activities. Will they come up again without this solution? There's going to be, we have a lot of security challenges, but I tell you that the greatest of all the challenges we have now is this issue of Fulani gunmen.
Maybe to chip in here, you did mention about the structure, the security structure that we have in the country at this time. What ways do you think we could improve on the structure just so we're able to checkmate not only the killings perpetrated by the herds, the gunmen as you call them, or even those ones who carry out this kidnapping?
Gunmen,
how are we able to do that?
You know, they are gunmen. Yes. No. The point is, with the structure I'm talking of, it's not government structure. There are standard structure for operations in government. The structure I'm talking of is the issue of their cells, the operational cells of the government. In their structure, they have intelligence unit, they have the regular operatives, they have their support staff, they have the IT, because first of all, when they got me, they first of all go and look at your iPad to see whether you have money in the account. So you are charged based on the information they have on you, on how you, and you know, my own case was peculiar. I was looked at as an enemy, and that is why I get worried. The society does not accept the state security service or the agencies. They look at them as inefficient. The enemies of the people also will not want to accept the security agency as being agents of government. So where do you find ourselves? It's a big challenge. And the structure I'm talking of is their own structure that at least when we discuss with the appropriate authorities, at least with the hindsight of what I've seen now, somebody like the Chief of Army Staff, who has been very supportive and appreciative of what I've been doing, will need to look at